new tanks, and drain fields. When you want the job done right the first time, then the first call you need to make is to Mike Scott Plumbing. Mike Scott Plumbing is locally owned and operated since 1987, so you get the quality you expect at the price you deserve. If water runs through it, we do it. Mike Scott Plumbing.
Are you a medical provider that doesn't like to settle for the same boring scrubs? Scrub Paradise in Ocala has a wide selection of top brand scrubs with embroidery available and the newest medical shoes and accessories. Every medical provider should look as great as the care they provide. Scrub Paradise is just off Easy Street next to Shoe Carnival in Ocala. Stop by today or give them a call at 352-873-4368. That's 352-873-4368.
Hey, good morning. You're listening to AM Ocala Live, WOCA Ocala, 96.3 FM, 1370 AM. The Source. Let the bumper music play out. Welcome, everybody who's listening. I'm Adam McEwen, your host, as I finish up this Friday, this work week, my first week at the reins, having taken over for Larry and Robin. Passing of the torch. Full week, my first full week. Not bad. As we lead into here from the bottom of the hour, we're now looking at 20 minutes till 10. We're doing Trader's Paradise on AM Ocala Live. If you'd like to sell something or want to buy something, if you got some information you want to give out there about items that you want to have for sale, please give us a call, 622-9622. WOCA Ocala, The Source. Give us a call. I think last week we had, let's see, what was it here? We had Jim. I think I was looking for it. I remember last week when we were working with Joe here, we had a nice young woman call in who was looking to sell a Harley. Didn't know much information about it, but the funny joke what was running was whether or not that her husband knew that his bike was for sale. That was pretty good. That's something I remember. But if you have something you'd like to sell, give us a call, 622-9622 for Trader's Paradise. It's a segment we've been doing, I hear, for a while. It's something that I got to touch base with a little bit there last week with Joe, and it's something good for the community. Gets you an opportunity. I tell people it's like Craigslist over the air. It's like an opportunity to do what you need, get some stuff out of the attic, get some stuff out of the garage that you want to get rid of, that you want to see somebody else take and give a new life to, so to speak. So give us a call, 622-9622. And with that being said, we've got a caller right now. And good morning. You're on the air, WOCA Ocala. Good morning.
Good morning.
Morning. How's it going?
Hey, good. It's Mike McCoy.
Hi, Mike. How are we doing today?
Good. I have something for sale.
Okay. Yeah, Mr. Mike, what you got?
I've got a Craftsman garden tiller for sale.
Craftsman garden tiller. That's excellent. And with the garden tiller, did you have a price that you were looking?
I'm sorry, say again?
Did you have a price that you were looking?
I'm looking $200 for it.
Okay, $200. And what's a good phone number for you, Mike?
352-789-5900.
Okay, excellent. 352-789-5900. And that's Mike. He's got a Craftsman garden tiller. $200 he's looking for it. And garden tiller, that's a good thing to have this time of year if you're looking to get some things ready in lieu of planting, knowing that Bob Lyons
that's why I'm trying to get rid of it so my wife don't put me to work.
So your wife don't put you to work. That's awesome. Yeah, because there's a big football game coming up, and you won't want to do that while that football game's going on.
Yeah, no, that doesn't bother me. I'm not a very, you look at me, I'm not a very sports-minded person, okay?
No, is there anything you watch? Nothing sports-wise that you watch? Even something that's a little different? Or anything?
Fishing. I love to fish. That's all I do is fish.
Fish? Okay. Where's
Fish, yeah.
not to give your secrets away, but what are some good spots around the area that you like to go fishing?
Most of them are on the water.
A wise guy. Huh?
We go mostly to the Gulf. I think this weekend we're going to go over to the Atlantic side and do some deep fishing. The Gulf is very, there's some great redfish running over there right now. You can catch some decent snook.
Yeah, some snook.
But redfish and, of course, the grouper season is pretty much out. But just pretty much anything. As long as you're out in the water with your family, no matter whether you're catching fish or not, it's a great thing.
Yeah, that's great. And, overall, the weather, there's some chances of rain and everything like that. But, growing up, my dad always told me that when it's raining, that's when the fish are biting.
Well, let me tell you a little secret. This is very, very little known, but did you know the fish probably don't know when it's raining?
Yeah, that's true. They're in water. I don't know if they can tell if it's falling water.
Yeah, well, if they're down in the water 20 feet, they don't care. Yeah, yeah, but it really has to do with barometric pressure is the reason people say that. The pressures. If you're watching barometric pressure and water temperature, the fish said they go to different levels in the water according to the temperature. So, when it's hot, they want to be cooled off a little bit, and when it's cold, they want to get warm. So they'll come, Yeah. But for the most part, it really has a lot to do with barometric pressure and temperatures. Well, that's the key. Moon phases, believe it or not, the phases of the moon really make a big difference at feeding times.
Yeah, incredible.
When they start to feed, it's amazing because at one moment you'll be sitting in one spot and you get no bites, and then all of a sudden, it's like it all breaks loose, and you're just pulling them in one after the other.
Yeah.
So,
yeah, awesome.
It's nice when that happens, but
well, appreciate it, Mike. We had Mike call
guys,
in.
Thanks a lot.
Yeah, you got it, partner. You have a good day.
Welcome again.
And catch him.
Bye-bye.
Catch him this weekend, buddy. And that was Mike. He said that he was looking to sell. It was a Craftsman garden tiller, $200, and his number 789-5900. Craftsman garden tiller, and. He wants to get that out of the garage. That way he can go more fishing. That's for sure. He can do more fishing. His wife won't put him to work. But you're listening to AM Ocala Live, 96.3 FM, 1370 AM The Source, and doing our little segment we call Trader's Paradise. If there's something you are looking to sell, looking to get out of the garage, looking to get out of the attic, looking to just get out of the living room, give us a call. Give us a call. It's a good time of year when people are starting to put their so-called tax return items in order to get that refund back this time of year with the end of January coming with the employers giving out back their W-2s so that you can get filed. People got a little bit more expendable cash to spend. So if there's something that you look to sell, I'd say this be the time of year to do it. Why not? I know when I was looking to sell my car, it was about a year ago. I was looking around this time. And then also, too, when I was looking at buying a car, it was a little bit better this time because people are looking, and you can get in there and see a lot more for sale, so to speak. But anyway, thanks, Mike, for the call and everything. Avid fisherman for the area. Wish him the best of luck this weekend, too. And actually, speaking of barometric pressure, I think it actually might drop just a little bit for you, which I don't know if that's a good thing or if that was a bad thing that you're gonna need for the weekend to come. But anyway, we're going to take a little break here, and as we're coming up, we're a quarter till the top of the hour. We're going to take a little break and throw some weather in there. We're doing Trader's Paradise on AM Ocala Live. If you have something you want to sell, give us a call. And that number is 622-9622, and we'll be back just a little bit after this. WOCA, Ocala.
Each morning, we wake up thankful to live in a free nation with liberty and justice for all. But sometimes those liberties can be put in jeopardy, and you may have questions about what to do or who to call. Let Doc Blanchard of Blanchard, Miriam, Adele, and Kirkland help you find the answers. Attorneys at law since 1974 and located in downtown Ocala. If you have legal issues, don't go it alone. Call 352-732-7218. Blanchard, Miriam, Adele, and Kirkland, helping protect your liberties every day. Broadcasting from the Paddock Mall Studios, this is WOCA, Ocala, Gainesville, The Villages, 1370 AM, 96.3 FM, The Source.
Cloudy today with a high of 75 to 79. Tonight, partly cloudy with a shower in places late, low 54. Tomorrow, mostly sunny, high 70 to 78. Tomorrow night, clear and chilly, low 42. Sunday, intervals of clouds and sunshine, high 67. Monday, a chance for showers, high 65 to 69. From the Florida Weather Center, I'm Brian Miller.
Ocala Magazine is the city magazine distributed throughout Ocala, Marion County, and the Villages, providing award-winning coverage of important issues for almost 40 years. Hi, I'm Philip Glassman, publisher of Ocala Magazine. Ocala Magazine offers a platform for branding opportunities for your business or events while covering the latest in local lifestyle throughout print, digital, and social media. Listen every Friday at 10:30 a.m. on WOCA, The Source.
Veterans Helping Veterans USA. Call 352-433-2320. We help veterans and their families with limited financial assistance, counseling, employment referrals, and a food and clothing bank. You can help in making a huge difference in the veterans' lives we serve by donating food, clothing, household items, or direct financial assistance. All donations are tax deductible. Veterans Helping Veterans USA. 352-433-2320. Thank you for your attention, and God bless America.
Please join Bishop Jeffrey Askew, along with the Gospel Fellowship Outreach Worship Center Worldwide Ministries at 8 a.m. every Sunday when he brings the Word of God to life. Please tune in to WOCA 96.3 FM and 1370 AM The Source. Bishop Jeffrey Askew looks forward in sharing the Word with you this coming Sunday at 8 a.m.
And you're listening to AM Ocala Live. AM Ocala Live on WOCA Ocala, 96.3 FM, 1370 AM. Your host, Adam Mickulin. If you got something you'd like to sell, we're doing Trader's Paradise. Trader's Paradise. We got a phone caller right now, actually. And good morning. You're on the air, Ocala.
Good morning.
Good morning. How you doing today?
Hi, this is Hugh calling.
Hi, Hugh. How you?
Pretty good. I really enjoyed last week with you on the air. You're a really great radio personality, and I enjoyed all of your sports comments and everything else. But anyways, getting back to business today, I have a Ammonite bowling ball container that's on wheels. It's a deal for 2 balls. And I bought it several years ago, but I never used it much. I kind of gave up bowling. I had a situation with my knees, and the last time I went bowling at the East Bowling Alley here in town, I was up on the line there. I threw the ball, and I fell down on my face. And that was it. Although I did strike, but that was the last time I bowled, and I wanted to go out on top, and I did. And I went to the doctor with my condition, and it's a long word. It's like an arthritis condition in my knee, and in the old days, you used to call it a trick knee, where it could give out on you at any particular time. And well, that's what happened when I bowled for the last time. Although I did strike out, and I was on top of my game at that point. But anyways, I got this nice bowling ball traveling bag on wheels. It's a 2-ball container, and it's made by Ammonite, and it's in perfect shape. and I even got the bowling ball is not that old either, and anybody that would I'll throw that in the deal, and it could be re-drilled to fit your hand, you know. But I'm only asking $25 for it, and I know those traveling bowling ball traveling bags are much more expensive than that. But it's just the closet catching dust, and I want to get rid of it.
Now, did you say that there was a ball? There was a bowling ball in it?
Yeah, I'll with the bag. The person wants the ball. It's a newer ball. It's a 14-pound ball, not a 16, because I went a little bit lighter because of my age. And the ball is in excellent shape, and it can be re-drilled real easy to fit somebody else's hand. So if they want to take that with it, they can. But the whole deal would be about $25.
Okay, so $25 we're looking for the bowling container travel bag that fits 2, and then it would be an additional $25 for the bowling ball.
No, the whole thing is $25.
Okay, yeah, awesome. So all inclusive, $25.
Yeah, it's a nice bag. It's wonderful. It's on wheels, so you pull it behind you, and it's a heck of a lot nicer than carrying a bowling ball around, because they're a little on the heavy side. But my phone number is 325 or 5352 rather area code, and the number is 425-069-5.
All right, 425-069-5.
Right.
Excellent, Hugh. How are you doing today? You ready for the weekend, Hugh?
Well, right now I'm doing a lot of housework. I'm getting things ready. My wife's going on a cruise with her girlfriends for a week, so it'll be just me and the dogs alone at home here. And
bachelor life.
Yeah. I kind of wish the Super Bowl was this week, but we have to wait another week. But the Pro Bowl, I'm not too interested in that, because I know you were talking with what's called about the Pro Bowl, and it's not really. It's kind of like tag football, and it's not really worth watching. That's what Galen has that feeling about it, and I think a lot of other people do. But like you said in conversation, it brings cash into the area down there,
it does.
And that's the positive part of it. And it's entertaining too. It's a family thing, and it's part of all the other stuff that goes on in that area. It's like taking a football game and then go to your Disney World and all the other stuff,
Yeah, absolutely. And I think one of the things is with that, I think Galen mentioned that a lot of them Pro Bowlers, Pro Bowl football players, because we were just talking about your bowling balls, so not Pro Bowlers like the actual bowlers. But the football players, they got incentives now to go to that, be part of that, play in that gives them a little extra cash. And those boys are going to spend some money in Florida, spend some money in and near the community.
Yeah, it's a fun time. You're with all the players from all the different teams throughout the country, and it's got to be a great social event for them. Even though it's like I call it like tag football, but you can't blame them. You don't want to get injured in a game like that, because you got to worry about your career, which is pretty short as far as pro football, so you don't want to do some damage to a muscle or whatever, and that's the end of it. So you just take it basically easy, because the game really don't mean all that much.
Right. Yeah. And it's almost like they're still trying to make it entertaining in some way, but at the same time, I think most people have that feeling. They're like, but like I told Galen, I just like to have it on the background, because there's helmets and pads. What gets me, partner, what gets me is the fact that they used to do that in Hawaii. I just kept thinking, for the many years that they did it in Hawaii, what a logistical nightmare trying to get all that stuff organized to play a mediocrity kind of game with some players out all the way in Hawaii. If anything, I think that was the incentive. It's like, you want to, you're elected to the Pro Bowl. Do you want to go? I don't know. Well, it's in Hawaii. Oh, okay. Well, now it's like, we saved some money and we could pay those players a little bit for the incentive just to come to Orlando. So
I've been in Orlando for the last couple of years, but the last couple of years they've had kind of a rainy game there, if I remember right. But anyways, real quick, a good friend of mine, him and his son went to the game. I believe that was 2 years ago, and they got plenty of autographs, and they were really, really happy about that. And the players were very willing to talk and give them an autograph, and it was just he said it was a wonderful experience. So for that part of it was great.
Yeah, that's a good way to look at it. And I'm actually almost thinking that maybe for next year, as not only my first week here, as we move into more things, more ideas that I have coming up, by next year, I'd like to maybe think I could snag a few Pro Bowlers, maybe bring them in the studio, see what we can do there when we're talking more sports and all that stuff. Yeah, something to look forward to maybe. But Hugh, appreciate it. Appreciate it, partner.
With the bowling, we do have some big-name bowling stars that live in Central Florida here, and it would be really great to have something like that on your program.
Right. Yeah, we'll look into that. Hugh, appreciate it, partner. You have a good weekend, my friend. Enjoy the bachelor life for a few days.
Thank you very much. I want to say once again, it was a great week you had, and I'm looking forward to a wonderful future of great programming and a lot of information and education.
Thank you very much, partner. You have a good one. All right. That was Hugh. Hugh's got something to sell there. He was talking about his Ebonite bowling container 2-ball travel bag, only $25. And if it's in the condition he's saying in, which I believe him, that's probably worth it there. His number 425-0695, area code 352, of course, 425-0695. And that can, if interested, includes a 14-pound bowling ball. And who knows, maybe the holes themselves would fit fingers for a person who's interested anyway. And if that's the case, you wouldn't have to drill them like he said. But you're listening to AM Ocala Live. We're doing our segment Trader's Paradise as we come to the top of the hour here with a few minutes left. Anybody who's got something to sell, 622-9622, give us a call. We'll have you plug what you want to sell, and then what I'm doing a little bit, just like I did with the last two callers that we had there, Mike and Hugh, I'd like to hear a little bit about how your weekend's going to be. We're going to hear about how you guys get ready for the weekend, what you guys look forward to. The more I can kind of figure out about you guys, the more I can start to get even more comfortable with what I do here behind the microphone and the board. Just something. But anyway, as we're on this Friday, beautiful Friday, I'm looking out the fishbowl here in the window, broadcasting live from the Paddock Mall, and it is just gorgeous out there. We're looking for a high in the mid-70s today. Lows into tonight, something a little bit chillier than what we had the nights before with the cloud covering, but we're going to get into closer to the lower 50s, maybe even into the 40s. And then just a small chance of rain as we move into the weekend with more humidity coming into the atmosphere, coming off of the Atlantic a little bit. Trader's Paradise, give us a call, 622-9622 here at AM Ocala Live. Trader's Paradise, something you'd like to sell, give us a call. We'll write it down. We'll take down the number, and we'll see here. And just to give you a list here so far, Joe did a little bit last week, so I'm having a little bit trouble with the handwriting, if you can see that. It's a little tricky. Mine's the black pen. We're using purple pink pens, and that ink is real hard to see, but I'm going to figure it out here. So from last week, there was a 14-foot boat trailer. That was Patsy, a 14-foot boat trailer, if that's still available, 3000568. And then, well, I know that there was the auto ramps, steel auto ramps, 30 by 28. 5,000 pounds of steel auto ramps for $100 from Sunny, 484-8461 for the auto ramps. Sunny, the steel auto ramps, $100, 484-8461. And then Jim, they had Jim from last week. Looks like Reader's Digest, $25. I think it was a collection there. But we're at the top of the hour, and we'll come back to this.
I'm Chris Foster. It's the third and final day for House Democrats arguing at his Senate trial that President Trump should be removed from office. California Democrat Adam Schiff.
Right is supposed to matter. It's what's made us the greatest nation on earth. No constitution can protect us. Right doesn't matter anymore.
Jordan Sekulow is on the president's legal team starting its case tomorrow.
What we are going to do is attack all of the misstatements.
He was on Fox this morning. At least one person is missing after an explosion at an industrial plant in Houston. It was felt for miles with homes damaged and one person hospitalized.
It wasn't a person inside the warehouse. It was a resident in an adjoining house.
That's Houston Fire Chief Samuel Pena. America's listening to Fox News.
Deborah's home was stolen. No, I don't mean thieves stole stuff. I mean scammers literally stole her home. The FBI calls title theft one of the fastest growing white-collar crimes. And this story is why you need Home Title Lock. Deborah says criminals found the title to our home online and filed fraudulent documents claiming they owned our home. Wait, it gets worse. Deborah goes on to say, I was evicted from my own home and $85,000 in equity gone. Nobody believes you can get your home stolen this easily. This is why you need Home Title Lock, because no insurance or bank protects your home from title theft. First things first, go to HometitleLock.com and register your address to see if your home's title has been tampered with. You need to protect the legal title to your home so you don't end up like Deborah. Go to HometitleLock.com now for 60 risk-free days of protection. Again, that's HometitleLock.com. HometitleLock.com.
Broadcasting from the Paddock Mall Studios, this is WOCA, Ocala, Gainesville, The Villages, 1370 AM, 96.3 FM, The Source.
Your Ocala Quick Minute News. Speaking in Florida, Secretary of State Mike Pompeo says he's learned something as he's traveled the world.
In spite of what you may read elsewhere, that people don't like America, everywhere I go, I see a deep love for our country and for you.
Pompeo delivering a speech on U.S. foreign policy yesterday at the Sumter County Fairgrounds in Bushnell. House impeachment managers are accusing President Trump of committing a, quote, gross abuse of power, end quote, during the Senate impeachment trial yesterday. Orlando Democrat Val Demings said Trump tried to withhold military aid to Ukraine in exchange for a promise to launch an investigation of Joe Biden and his son Hunter. NFL free agent Antonio Brown is in custody in Fort Lauderdale after surrendering to the police last night on burglary and criminal mischief charges. The 31-year-old had a warrant out for his arrest after an incident with a moving truck company yesterday, allegedly attacking an employee. Hundreds of members of the group Moms Demand Action for Gun Sense in America gathering in Tallahassee. They hope state lawmakers will pass more gun control legislation this year, specifically a bill that would close the gun show loophole and create a record-keeping system for private gun sales.
We are supporters of the Second Amendment. Many of our members of our group are gun owners as well. And what I like to tell folks is it's possible to support the Second Amendment, but still recognize there are some people that should not have a gun.
Connie Rook of Melbourne is a mother of three who is hopeful the bill, now moving through the Senate, will become law. Seems like there's always something new at the theme parks in Orlando. Now officials say Super Nintendo World will be coming to Universal Orlando's new park, Epic Universe. For your Quick Minute News, 96.3 FM, 1370 AM, Ocala, WOCA, The Source.
Cloudy today with a high of 75 to 79. Tonight, partly cloudy with a shower in places late, low 54. Tomorrow, mostly sunny, high 70 to 78. Tomorrow night, clear and chilly, low 42. Sunday, intervals of clouds and sunshine, high 67. Monday, a chance for showers, high 65 to 69. From the Florida Weather Center, I'm Brian Miller.
This is James Snyder, inviting you to join me each Sunday morning at 9:30 for Sunday Joy on 1370 AM, 96.3 FM, WOCA, The Source.
When you see the Mike Scott Plumbing truck, you know that experienced certified technicians are on the job. Mike Scott Plumbing has the equipment and expertise to handle any size septic job, residential and commercial. From pumping septic tanks to installing new tanks and drain fields. When you want the job done right the first time, then the first call you need to make is to Mike Scott Plumbing. Mike Scott Plumbing is locally owned and operated since 1987, so you get the quality you expect at the price you deserve. If water runs through it, we do it. Mike Scott Plumbing.
Are you a medical provider that doesn't like to settle for the same boring scrubs? Scrub Paradise in Ocala has a wide selection of top brand scrubs with embroidery available and the newest medical shoes and accessories. Every medical provider should look as great as the care they provide. Scrub Paradise is just off Easy Street next to Shoe Carnival in Ocala. Stop by today or give them a call at 352-873-4368. That's 352-873-4368.
Good morning, Ocala. You're listening to AM Ocala Live on WOCA Ocala, 96.3 FM, 1370 AM, The Source. And AM Ocala Live, our segment, Trader's Paradise. And that's what we're going to do for the next half hour here, Trader's Paradise. If you have something you'd like to sell, give us a call. 622-9622. Had a few callers today. We had Mike with a Craftsman tiller, Gardner tiller, and he was looking at $200 for that, 789-5900. And we talked to Hugh. Hugh had an ebonite bowling container with a 2-ball traveling bag and a 14-pound ball included if you were interested. He was only looking for $25 for that. $25 for that, Joe.
Well, it has 3 holes in it, so it's all right.
And depending upon the size of it, you might not need to re-drill them or anything like that. But then again, if they're a little too big, then you can't go back.
No, they can cork them.
They can cork them?
I don't know they cork them, but there's a word for it.
Did you bowl? Are you a bowler?
Oh, yeah, I have my own bowling ball.
Did you ever bowl 300?
No, I usually went in about 2 o'clock in the afternoon. You're not
Ladies and gentlemen, there is only 1 hour left in this day of dad jokes, the week of dad jokes. I love it. I love it, though, buddy. You let me get away with them, too.
I do.
And then you don't. That's right,
The highest score I ever had was 240 or 260.
240? Yeah, I had 201 for me. 201.
Yeah. My average is 135.
Is that right?
That's my average.
That's your average?
But I don't bowl that much. I just go for a benefit with Habitat for Humanity once a year or something like that. But yeah, I don't bowl on a. I guess practice makes perfect or better, you know.
Right, drill and practice. What happens is if we go.
That worries me all the time because all the doctors have a practice. It worries that heck out of me.
We go. I bowl the first game pretty good. Ish. It's a warm-up, so there's no pressure. The second game's really good, and then everything after that just falls apart.
Just goes down the tubes.
Because my fingers hurt, my back hurts, my arms hurt.
So how many items do we have? I missed it.
We've got 2 items today.
Okay.
It was Mike with the Craftsman garden tiller. He wanted to sell that, he said, because he's asking $200, by the way. He was looking to sell that so he could go fishing more so his wife doesn't put him to work.
Is that electric or gas?
Gas.
Gas.
Yeah, gas. Craftsman garden tiller.
Okay.
And then Hugh with the ebonite bowling container 2-ball traveling bag, $25.
Ebonite. So yeah, don't forget. I presume you already did, but you told everybody to call in if they have yard sales.
Yard sales too. No, thank you for that. Yep.
If you got a yard sale coming up,
garage sale, yard sale,
yard sale, and if you want to call in and say my yard sale's going on now or it's going to start tomorrow at X. And
give us the address.
This is a couple items that I'm going to be selling, and you might have the items that somebody says, ooh, or call in if something you want. I'm looking for a 3-inch high King Kong detailed model because I'm working on a building and I got it and it'll fit or whatever, or if you might need certain type of exotic wood, something like that.
Yeah, okay.
You never know what somebody else has.
Something that somebody in the community might have that's worth taking a shot.
Well,
yeah.
I bought a I'll just say a piece of woodworking equipment. It was a big vacuum.
Okay.
And he showed me into his shop because he's downsizing, doesn't need the big one. He had another one, so forth and so on.
And the vacuum to suck up the sawdust afterwards.
Sawdust and separates and everything. And he had this wood. I mean, here and he said, "Oh yeah, well this man was working on this. And he gave these to me because he didn't need them. He finished his project, and those are the kind that when you finish off." And you make a little table on it, and you put the lacquer on it, and it's like, oh. Ooh. And then he had one that he filled in, and he was working on one. And the size of the slabs, that's the word I was looking for,
slabs of the wood
were smaller for not big tables like this, but a coffee table.
Oh, yeah.
And it had the bark on the outside still. And it was gorgeous. A cherry wood or whatever
wow.
type. But I have a piece at the house. My dad got it. I think I still have it. He had gotten it from Winchester.
Oh yeah.
And it was a stock. They throw stock out back then. When they made largely the rifles, and this was a piece of wood that they said we can't use it because it had a little dig or whatever it was in there. It looked perfect to me, but it was made out of zebra wood. Never heard of it.
That's such a thing.
Yes, and
zebra wood.
I hope I still have it because he made it into a lamp. And but the lamp's gone, but the base was still there, and he made what they call a little boot, so it would make it level, and then the stock would come up, and of course the lamp underneath
I'm looking at it here on the Oogle. I see it.
The Oogle, huh?
Yeah, zebra wood. That's interesting. I see why they call it that with the stripes that run dark through it.
But
it's almost like it'd be like almost like a chestnut or something.
Right,
Dark wood.
It's a hardwood. It's a
yeah,
hardwood.
and then the dark lines run through it.
Yeah,
that is gorgeous.
It is gorgeous. So he did it. He restained it and made it, and he had it in the house. He made it. My dad was very crafty.
Yeah.
If Grandpa can't fix it, throw it away.
Throw it away.
We can't fix it. It's no dang good because it wasn't good. And if you broke it, well, we'll give it to Grandpa. And if he can't break it, and if he can't fix it, you broke it, you bought it. You're going to buy me a new one.
Is that how they talked?
No, not even close. He was from Connecticut. New Haven, Connecticut. Nowhere near it. Nowhere near it.
Well, you're listening to AM Ocala Live on WOCA, 96.3 FM, 1370 AM.
This is Trader's Paradise.
Trader's Paradise.
622-9622. Give us a call. 622-9622 is the number to call. If you want to sell something, if you want to buy something, you're looking for something legally in particular.
Legally, yeah.
Hey, if you have
that's a subtext I should add.
Disclaimer. If you have a car and you're not a dealer and you want to sell the car, please give us a call.
Yeah.
There's people out there looking for cars, nice, good used cars. And let's say, unfortunately, someone might have passed and you have their car and what am I going to do with it? Hey.
Absolutely.
You never know what goes on there. There's so much things. What's the old saying? One man's trash is another man's treasure.
It's another man's treasure.
Or something you might have. I've seen a lot of it out there. You can almost tell it was a Christmas present that didn't work. Or you got two of the same. And if you don't want to say, I didn't like it or it doesn't fit, just say, I got two of the same, so I'm selling the one I don't need. So, and if it's from aunt whatever and uncle whoever, and say, well, you gave mine away. Oh no, I saved yours.
Yeah, I got two. I gave the other one.
I gave the other one away. Yeah. Like buy one get one free. I gave the free one away. I want my money back on the one that's cost me money. Say what? They actually did that.
Really?
At a grocery store. The grocery store will stay unnamed. But my late wife used to work there. Worked there 23 years, and he had steaks, buy one get one free.
Yeah.
And they took it, and they said they ate the free one, and it didn't taste right. So we're bringing back the one that we bought. We want our money back.
Wow.
And they gave them their money back.
Did they really? Yeah.
I'm going to buy one get one free. No, give me both of them. No, well, we ate the other one. It didn't taste that right, so we didn't want to eat. So this is the one that we bought. We ate the free one. Here's the one that we bought. Give us our money back. And I said, and they did it. Yeah,
that's incredible.
It's more than incredible. It's moxie. There's a word I haven't.
Moxie. I know that one.
I haven't used that. And people, but how can you shave in the morning and look yourself in the face? I got a lot of moxie. But that's where what's the word? Karma? I hope something happens to them. I hope so. Not bad, but instead of getting one flat, have two.
I feel like there'd be more oomph in saying like, hey, I ate the steak that was buy one, get one free. Yeah, I got two of them. I ate the first one. It was terrible. Oh, okay, sir. Sorry about that. By the way, and throw in the other one and be like, boom, there's the free one. Have a nice day. Almost like it's like, yeah, here, I want the free one.
Boom. Here's the one that I paid money for. Give my money. Well, see,
that sounds like something my grandmother would do, by the way, returning the steak.
But the thing is, who says the first one was bad? Well, this is the same kind of steak. Come.
Yeah.
And this establishment, many are out there, you pay a little extra, but I've never, ever gotten a bad steak from them. And I'm talking inch steaks.
Yeah, steakhouse cut.
Yeah, and you cook them, and it's like, you can't cook them wrong. I don't care what you do, because I like mine medium well.
Yeah.
And you can almost cut them with just a fork. We went to the Vets Helping Vets event last Friday.
Yeah.
Or was it the Friday before? Anyway, and you had a choice. You had a vegetarian dish, or eggplant parmesan, or chicken parmesan, I think it was, or filet mignon.
Ooh, oh, I love filet.
I'll tell
fillet.
you.
Gordon Ramsay calls it a fillet.
Well, no, it's filet mignon. And the knife you really didn't need to cut, you just had to push.
Yeah.
And it just felt, and you talk about delicious.
Oh,
and
buddy.
they cook them all medium or medium well. Not rare. I can't eat.
Yeah,
I don't like to see red. I don't want to go sit moo when you stab it. So. Oh, we're up against the break again. Oh, my goodness.
Yes, we are.
My goodness. Hello, everybody out there. Walking by us here at the Paddock Mall. We're broadcasting live.
Broadcasting live from the Paddock Mall, 96.3 FM, 1370 AM. We're going to take a break. We'll be back with more Trader's Paradise.
Yes, you will.
Cloudy today with a high of 75 to 79. Tonight, partly cloudy with a shower and places late, low 54. Tomorrow, mostly sunny, high 70 to 78. Tomorrow night, clear and chilly, low 42. Sunday, intervals of clouds and sunshine, high 67. Monday, a chance for showers, high 65 to 69. From the Florida Weather Center, I'm Brian Miller.
This is James Snyder, inviting you to join me each Sunday morning at 9:30 for Sunday Joy on 1370 AM, 96.3 FM, WOCA, The Source.
When you see the Mike Scott Plumbing truck, you know that experienced certified technicians are on the job. Mike Scott Plumbing has the equipment and expertise to handle any size septic job, residential and commercial. From pumping septic tanks to installing new tanks and drain fields. When you want the job done right the first time, then the first call you need to make is to Mike Scott Plumbing. Mike Scott Plumbing is locally owned and operated since 1987, so you get the quality you expect at the price you deserve. If water runs through it, we do it. Mike Scott Plumbing.
Are you a medical provider that doesn't like to settle for the same boring scrubs? Scrub Paradise in Ocala has a wide selection of top brand scrubs with embroidery available and the newest medical shoes and accessories. Every medical provider should look as great as the care they provide. Scrub Paradise is just off Easy Street next to Shoe Carnival in Ocala. Stop by today or give them a call at 352-873-4368. That's 352-873-4368.
You just have to say it's a happy day. The old ticker hasn't been clicking and your kicker hasn't been kicking, but the hospital you can now leave. To rehab you can now cleave. The folks at Palm Garden you got to meet. You can tell their services cannot be beat. Working with nursing and therapy all day, you're gonna get better the Palm Garden way. Find out what the Palm Garden way means to you by taking a tour. We're located on the corner of Southwest 27th Avenue and 34th Street.
Say, have you checked this week's money-saving ad at Bob Wine's Camellia Gardens? If not, go to bobwinescamelliagardens.net and take a look at some of the fabulous deals this week. Bob has a whole bunch of winter-hardy, blooming plants, including petunias, alyssum, dusty miller, stock, and many more. Get a flat of 18 for just $19.99. And how about those famous heirloom camellias? Just in time for the Camellia Show Spectacular. Their blooming and budded camellias are yours for as low as $19.99. Truckload sale too, and get Bob's famous dwarf ever-blooming azaleas, still just $3.99. All sizes are available at super low prices. Citrus trees, huge selection, buy one, get one at half price. Don't wait, get to Bob Wine's Camellia Gardens, Southeast 38th Street, Ocala, daily till 4, Saturdays till 3, in the same blooming place since 1952.
Hi, this is JP from Penn Flooring here in Ocala. I would like to invite you to come in and visit our spacious showroom where we have solutions for every style and budget. From wall-to-wall carpet to hardwood floors and tiles, we have an unsurpassed selection of flooring. At Penn Flooring, we've provided quality customer service with a family touch for over 25 years. Visit our website at pennflooring.com or come by our showroom, 1201 Southwest 17th Street, just over the bridge. Penn Flooring, quality customer service with a family touch.
Started in 1975, is Yendel's Building Materials. Whether you're making repairs, adding a room, or building a house, Yendel's constantly delivers excellent service and top quality materials and many of the tools and hardware you need to get the job done. At Yendel's, they take pride in supplying their customers with new and innovative products. Yendel's experience in truss design, manufacturing, and component materials is second to none. 834 North Magnolia Avenue in Ocala, 732-3000. Stop by to experience the difference.
Broadcasting from the Paddock Mall Studios, this is WOCA, Ocala, Gainesville, The Villages, 1370 AM, 96.3 FM, The Source.
And you're listening to AM Ocala Live on WOCA Ocala. Welcome back, everybody. Fine Friday, end of the work week. As you guys are now, here's my producer back there. Yeah, it's Friday. It is Friday. I'm looking forward to the weekend. I'm looking forward to it. And right now we're doing Trader's Paradise for the last about 10 minutes here as we get you in the community. If you got something to sell, if there's a yard sale coming up or something to that extent that you'd like to let the folks in the community know about, if there's something specific you do have to sell, if you'd like to give us a call, 622-9622. We just had a couple callers today in lieu of Trader's Paradise. We talked to Mike. We had a nice little conversation with Mike about fishing and fun and trying to sell something so that way your wife doesn't make you work. Mike's selling a Craftsman's garden tiller, gas-powered garden tiller, for $200, 789-5900. And then we talked to Hugh. It was nice to hear from Hugh. Good words from him. He's selling an ebonite bowling container, 2-ball travel bag, and does include, if interested, a 14-pound ball that's included. $25, that's it. Number for him, 425-0695. As we wind down here, Trader's Paradise this week, if there's anybody who would like to call, get in now, 622-9622, as you prepare for the weekend. If some stuff you'd like to get rid of, some stuff you'd like to have move out by the weekend, so that way you can start fresh next week, next Monday, the last full week of January. Can you believe that, folks? Last full week of January. I talked to somebody the other day, and they said that the month of January was going fast for them. And then I talked to somebody else, and they said it's been dragging. Feels like it's been a year in January. And ladies and gentlemen, that's a little bit how I feel. Now have been here 2 full weeks working behind Larry and Robin last week, and now having my first full week on my own going solo. Right, Joe? Yeah, we said solo, flying by the seat of my pants. And as we're winding down this work week, I'm going to look forward to getting you guys next week. Some good stuff lined up as always as we get into next week, as we'll say good morning to you on Monday and everything. When we come up to the bottom of the hour here, we're going to have Ocala Magazine. We're going to have them in the studio. Philip Glassman, publisher, maybe Jesse Miller, Joshua Jacobs, and Benjamin Baugh, and the managing editor of Ocala Magazine, or OM on the radio at 10:35, and that'll take us to the top of the hour. And now knowing that with this week, for some people tuning in late, because maybe you listen on Fridays, because I know I talk to some people who do listen, and some people listen on certain days. And if this is one of the first days you listen to us, because that's the time you have available, we appreciate it. But as we have started somewhat of a new format, we go from 7 a.m. to 11 a.m. now. And if there's room, sometimes we'll still do a little mid-morning with Joe, but when we got some folks that want to talk about what they're doing in their neck of the woods, a good sponsor like we will have here with Ocala Magazine, we're going to give it to that. But we only go to 11 now, so I've got just now 25 after the hour. I've only got 35 more minutes with you folks for my first week. Beautiful day outside it is right now. Beautiful day, as we should see highs in the mid to upper 70s, and then getting into the big temperature difference as we get into tonight, somewhere near the lower 40s, which I always like in the evening. Nice and chilly. Keep that window cracked a little bit. But told me not to think. But if you have something you'd like to sell, last few minutes here of Trader's Paradise, 622-9622. Give us a call. Something you like to sell, something you like to talk about, give us a call. I'm sure if you do call in and there's something you'd like to talk about, we could maybe think or talk about a conversation of something that could get you to maybe even sell something. I don't know. But your host, Adam Micula, now will be taking the reins here next week, doing a little bit more on my own. With that being said, we'll be a little bit more prepared, and we'll start to hone in a little bit more on what we see in the show and the direction and certain things I'd like to do and I'll be able to do for the listeners out there, and to make things entertaining, useful, and practical and fun, which is important to me too, and try to keep things positive because we know it's the morning. We know it's the morning, and everybody at certain days during the week, knowing it's morning, got a lot going on, a lot on their plate, driving through traffic. And if you're listening to us in the morning, we appreciate it. But if you're driving through traffic, if you're trying to get to that job, getting to work, we're going to make it positive, make it fun. That way you guys got a good, positive, optimistic outlook as you go in each day, but keep you informed as well. We've changed up a couple things. We've done... from the news bites, we're going to do news bits, just a little bit that we talk about certain things that's going on in the news to keep it light, keep it positive. That will also give us a little conversation starter. And something that, too, with me being a little bit more by myself next week with Joe out of the studio, we'll be looking for the callers to have their own little opinions, too, on stuff we touch in news bits, and see how many I can still get through nonetheless and keep you informed that way. Coming up with 3 minutes left till the bottom of the hour, as I've been rambling for a little bit, but that's okay. Just making sure that you guys understand what to expect and what you can tune in for. So we finish up Trader's Paradise, broadcasting live from the Paddock Mall. Got something you'd like to sell? A few minutes remaining here. 622-9622. Give us a call, and we'll write it down. We'll hopefully get people who are interested to give you a shout. Anything in the community. Well, for example, as I say, for you in the community, anything that goes around the community that would be something advantageous for you. One man's trash is another man's treasure, like we were saying. Give us a call. Give us a call. I always go with a 9 first. 622-9622. You're listening to AM Ocala Live, broadcasting live at the Paddock Mall. 96.3 FM, 1370 AM. And one of the things, too, as we wait for just a couple more callers here, I think, which we'll have before the bottom of the hour, I had a couple tidbit things, too, that I figure I can take the moment to mention. They were talking about coming in after the weekend. Due to the CSX railroad maintenance, multiple railroad tracks will be closing beginning Monday, January 27th. The railroad maintenance is expected to be completed by Saturday, February 1st. All necessary devices will be in place to redirect traffic. Those road closure areas, Southwest Broadway Street and Southwest 3rd Street. The other intersection will be Northeast 19th Avenue and Northeast 25th Avenue and Northeast 9th Street. Detour routes for the Southwest Broadway Street and Southwest 3rd Street will be westbound access that will be detoured north on South Pine. For Northeast 19th Avenue, they'll be redirecting you northbound for the access that will be detoured for Northeast 14th Street. And that's something to let you folks know as you begin the work week then next week. So that's railroad closures beginning Monday, Southwest Broadway Street and Southwest 3rd Street, and Northeast 19th Avenue, and Northeast 25th Avenue, and Northeast 9th Street. Just about 30 seconds left here as we come to the bottom of the hour. And this was Trader's Paradise. As we come back from the bottom of the hour break, we'll have OM, Ocala Magazine, in the studio to talk to them as we get to the top of the hour and close things out. So we appreciate it. And everybody that tuned in, we'll be back after this.
Fox News, I'm Chris Foster. It's the third and final day for House Democrats arguing at his Senate trial that President Trump should be removed from